She secretly overheard your daughter and her cousin Butch commend the parts and graces of the wrestler that did but lately foil the sinewy Charles. And she believes, where they're gone, that you is surely in their company.
Send to his brother, fetch that gallant hither. If he be absent, bring his brother to me. I'll make him find him. Do this suddenly, and let not searching inquisition quail to bring again these foolish runaways.
Oh, Jupiter, how merry are my spirits! I care not for my spirits if my legs were not weary. I find it in my heart to disgrace my men's apparel and to cry like a woman, but I must comfort the weaker vessel as doublet knows ought to show itself courageous to petticoat, therefore courage get in.
I pray you, bear with me. I can go no further.
For my part, I had rather bear with you than bear you, though I should bear no cross. I did bear you, for I think you have no money in your purse.
Well, this is the forest of Arden.
I, now mine Arden, the more fool I. I was in a better place when I was at home.
But travelers must be content.
I be so good, Touchstone. Look you who comes here, young man in old and solemn talk.
Oh, Corin, if thou knewest how much I do love her.
I partly guessed, for I have loved her now.
No, Corin, being old, thou canst not guess. Though in thy youth thou wast as true lover as ever sat upon a midnight pillow. But if thy love were ever like to mine, as sure as I think did man never love so, how many actions, most ridiculous, has been brought on by thy fantasy?
Into 1,000 I have forgotten.
Oh, thou hast never loved so heartily. If thou rememberest not the slightest folly that love made thee fall into, thou hast not loved. If thou hast not said as I do now, wearing thy hearer and thy mistress praise, thou hast not loved. If thou hast not broken from company abruptly with passion, thou hast not loved. Oh, Phoebe, 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 oh.
Alas, poor shepherd, searching of thy own ruin, I have by hard adventure found mine own.
And I mine. I remember when I was in love. I broke my sword upon a stone and bid him take that for coming a night to Jane's smile. I remember the wooing of peas cod instead of her, from whom I took 2 cods and said, with weeping tears, wear these for my sake. Oh, we that are true lovers were strange capers. But as all is mortal in nature, so is nature in love mortal in folly.
Thou speakest wiser than thou art whereof.
Nay, I shall never be aware of my...
Under the greenwood tree, who loves to lie with me, and turns merry note unto the sweet bird's throat. Come hither, come hither, come hither, here shall we see no enemy but winter and rough weather. More, I prithee, more.
It will make you melancholy, Monsieur Duclis.
I thank it. More, I prithee, more. I can suck melancholy out of a song as a weasel sucks eggs.
My voice is ragged. I know I cannot please you.
I do not desire you to please me. I do desire you to sing. Come, more, another stanza. Call your own stanzas.
What you will, Monsieur Duclis.
Nay, I care not for their names. They owe me nothing. Will you sing?
Were your request to please myself.
Well then, if ever I thank any man, I'll thank you. But that they call compliment is like the encounter of 2 dog apes, and when a man thanks me heartily, methinks I've given him a penny, and he renders me the beggarly thanks. Come, sing, and you that will not, hold your tongues.
Well, I'll end the song. Sirs, cover the while, the Duke will drink under this tree. He hath been all this day to look you.
And I have been all this day to avoid him. He is too disputable for my company. I think as many matters as he, but I give heaven thanks and make no boast of them. Come, warble, come. Who doth ambition shun, and loves to live in the sun, seeking the food he gets, and pleased with what he gets. Come hither, come hither, come hither, here shall we see no enemy but winter and rough weather. convention.
And I'll sing it.
Thus it goes. If it do come to pass that any man turn ass, leaving his wealth and ease, a stubborn will to please, ducting, ducting, ducting. Here shall he see, gross fools is he, and if he will, come to me.
What's that duck dang?
Tis a Greek indication to call fools into a circle. I'll go to sleep if I can. If I cannot, I'll rail against all the firstborn of Egypt.
And I'll go seek the Duke. His banquet is prepared.
I think he'll be transformed into a beast, for I can nowhere find him like a man.
My lord, he is but even now gone hence. Here is he merry, hearing his song.
If he compact the jars for a musical, we shall shortly have discord in the spheres. Go seek him. Tell him I would speak with him.
He saves my labor by his own approach.
What now, monsieur? What a life is this, that your poor friends must woo your company? What, you look merrily.
A fool, I met a fool in the forest, a motley fool, miserable world. As I do live by food, I met a fool, who laid him down and basked him in the sun, and railed on Lady Fortune in good terms, in good set terms, and yet a motley fool. Good morrow, fool, quoth I. No, sir, quoth he, call me not fool, till heaven has set me fortune. And then he drew a dial from his poke, and looking on it with lackluster eyes, said, very wisely, it is 10 o'clock. Thus we may see, quoth he, how the world lags. 'Tis but an hour ago since it was 9, and after 1 hour more, 'twill be 11. And so, from hour to hour, we ripe, and then from hour to hour we rot, and thereby hangs the tale. When I did see the motley fool thus more on the time, my lungs began to crow like chanticleer, that fool should be so deep contemplative. And I did laugh, stands intermission an hour by his dial. Oh, noble fool, a worthy fool.
What fool is this?
Why, a worthy fool, when that hath been a courtier, and says, if ladies be but young and fair, they have the gift to know it. And in his brain, which is as dry as the remainder biscuit after a voyage, he hath strange places crammed with observation, the which he bents in mangled forms. Oh, that I were a fool! I am ambitious for a motley coat.
Thou shalt have one.
Why, it is my only suit, provided that you leave your better judgments of all opinion that grows rank in them, that I am wise. Why, I must have liberty, with all as large a charter as the wind, to blow on whom I please, for so fools have. And they, that are most gallant with my folly, they most must laugh. And why, sir, must they so? And why is as plain as way to parish church? He, that a fool doth very wisely hit, doth very foolishly, although he's smart not to seem senseless as a bog. If not, the wise man's folly is anonymized, even by the squandering glances of the fool. Invest me in my motley. Give me leave to speak my mind, and I will through and through cleanse the foul body of the infected world, if they will patiently take my medicine.
Finally! I know what poets do.
What for a counter would I do but good?
Most mischievous foul sin and shining sin, for thou thyself hast been a libertine, as sensual as the British thing itself, and all them vast stores and handed eagles that thou, with license of free foot hast got, wouldst thou disgorge unto the general world.
Why? Who cries out on pride that can ne'er tax any private party? Doth it not flow as hugely as the sea, till that the weary means do ebb? What woman in the city do I name, when I say that the city woman bears the cost of princes on unworthy shoulders? Who can come in and say that I mean her, when such a one is she, such as her neighbor? Or what is he of basis function that says his bravery is not at my cost, thinking that I mean him, that there ensues his folly to the metal of my speech? There then! Hell then! What then? Let me see wherein my tongue has wronged him. If it do him right, if he be freed, why then my taxing like a wild goose flies unclaimed of any man.
bold man by thy distress, or else a rude despiser of good manners that in civility thou seemst so empty.
You touched upon my vein at first. The thorny point of bare distress hath gained for me all show of smooth civility, yet my inland bred and know some culture. But forbear, he dies that touches any of this fruit till I and my affairs are answered.
And you will not be answered with reason. I must die.
What would ye have? Your gentleness should force more than your force move us to gentleness.
I must die for food and let me have it.
Sit ye down and feed, and welcome to our table.
Speak you so gently? Pardon me. I thought that all things had been savage here, and therefore put to the prospect of stern commandment. But if ever you have been knolled to church, or sat at good men's feast, then but forbear your food for a little while, and whilst I in shame hide my sword.
True is it that we've seen better days, and have, with holy bell, been knolled to church, and sat at good men's feasts, and wiped our eyes a sacred pity, drops that have been engendered upon us. So, therefore, sit you down in gentleness, and take upon command what help we have that to you wanting may be ministered.
Well, thank you. There's an old man that hath limped after me for many long days, hindered by two weak evils, age and hunger. Do not eat for just a little while, whilst I go and fetch him.
Go seek him out. We will waste nothing till you return.
Thank you.
Thou seest we are not all alone uninhabit. This wide and universal theatre presents more woeful pageants than the scene wherein we play.
All the world's a stage, and all the men and women.
Welcome. Set down your venerable burden and let him feed.
I thank you most for him.
Welcome. Fall 2. I will not trouble you as yet to question you on your fortunes. Give us some music. And good cousin, sing.
Blow, blow, thou winter wind, thou art not so unkind as men's ingratitude. Thy tooth is not so keen, because thou art not seen, although thy breath be rude. Hey ho, sing hey ho, unto the green holly, most friendship is feigning, most loving mere folly. Then hey ho, the holly, this life is most jolly. Freeze, freeze, thou bitter sky, that does not bite so nigh, as benefits forgot. Though thou the waters warp, thy sting is not so sharp, as friend remembered not. Hey ho, sing hey ho, unto the green holly, most friendship is feigning, most loving mere folly. Then hey ho, the holly, this life is most jolly.
If that you were the good Sir Roland's son, you have whispered faithfully the word, and as mine eye doth his effigies witness, most truly lend and lending in your face. Be truly welcome, Heather. I'm the Duke that loved your father. Let the residue of your fortunes go to my kingdom town. Good old man, thou art right welcome as thy master is. Support him by the arm. Give me your hand.
Let me all your fortunes understand.